Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Oh, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do.
That's it. That's the word I'm looking.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome. Well, it's like to the wrong side. It has a little. All right, welcome to the Cafe Morning Show.
Morning. Happy Monday to you.
We're an all-woman set today, except for me, which is a little bit.
I was going to say except for you.
It's a little bit, how should I say, intimidating.
You?
Yes.
Actually, you brought all of these lovely ladies into the studio.
Me?
You?
No, I was asked, and we found her at the FAU.
Exactly. It's a great
Don't
crew.
Be blaming me
I
for
have
this
to tell
crew.
you though, this is such a great crew this semester going in, and the semester hasn't even started, that I know we can make great improvements, great moves, a lot of good things happen, great strides.
We're going to go to that next level.
I feel like with this new crew that we've got this semester, 100%.
100%.
Sometimes I'm not so sure. Sometimes we're just playing catch up, but sometimes we get a crew like this, and I've got great hope.
I think Sarge is on her way in too.
There you go. Great hope. Brianna's going to go out and do all the things that in my head I knew I needed to do but didn't know how I was going to get it done today. So I'm glad that she's here.
Glad I can help.
We got, you call her Mona Lisa or Heather is going to be doing. Does she remind you of the other Heather whose birthday was yesterday?
Yeah.
Now you remember her name? No.
Yeah. Hers or the other one?
They both have the
They're
name
both named Heather.
So word association might help you for that one.
Mona Lisa over here, Heather over there.
So happy birthday to Heather from yesterday.
I call Haley Heather and Heather Haley. I'm more confused.
And she's coming in tomorrow. You know, all of a sudden Monday comes and it's like back in action. Nate is teaching, which is amazing because his last.
Rocky Balboa took a clunker today.
I watched the light, and normally I scream. I'm like, no, I'm not going to scream this time. I'm going to see who helps and makes it work for you.
Thank you for catching the light with your face.
You feeling okay? Yeah, good.
All right, so we got new people in studio.
How was your weekend?
It was great.
You went to see Gladiator?
Gladiator 2.
How was it?
I got to tell you something. 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Ooh.
One of the best movies I've ever seen.
Better than one?
Better than what?
Gladiator 1? I don't think I ever saw that one either.
I saw Gladiator 1. I thought Gladiator 1 was good, but it was like it was on me. It was like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. But 2, I expected what I expected. The acting.
Was good?
Denzel, I'm going to tell you, man. I just love the man. I don't think it was his best role because to me, Denzel is more of a gangster. He's not a gladiator. I expected him to take out the 45 and pop a knee or something. That didn't happen. But he was, he was Denzel. And it's his last movie. He's going to retire, he says.
I don't know, because now I see that they, his kids and his wife, they've put a Broadway show together.
Yeah, but the movies I think he's done.
Was the Piano Man or the Piano?
Piano.
That is all about that his family has done this. So I'm not so sure. Maybe it's his last movie and he's moving to Broadway. You got to be careful over there, big guy. Now I'm worried about you.
Well, I know. You
dropped
dropped
one
on
light
your
on your
face.
head and Mom's worried about you. What can I say?
And I looked it up. Denzel is not. No, the other way.
No, you guys are.
Okay.
Also that way.
And Denzel, the movie has nothing to do with fact.
Oh, I was going to ask you, what country, what anything is it
Well, it's
supposed to take
about
place
the
in?
Roman
Rome,
Empire.
right?
Only
I don't know
Ancient
what
Rome?
it's supposed to be about.
it's two. What?
Greece.
Greece.
He said it's Greece.
No, it's the
Oh,
Roman
We're
Empire.
flying here. We're good.
It's the Roman Empire, and it has to do with Rome, not Greece.
Hence the Roman Empire.
It started with the attack. No, it started with an attack in Greece.
Oh,
He's
okay.
right about that. And then
Okay.
they brought that guy back, who happens to be the son. Oh, I shouldn't spoil it. You got to see the movie. But the funny thing about this particular movie is that Denzel is in there, and he's a black man in Rome, rising up in power. The two brothers that were actual emperors, that is true. That's a true fact in history. But nobody knows what happened to them. They have them doing something, and nobody knows that even that's real. Over 400,000 people were executed or died inside the, what is that, whatchamacallit?
The Colosseum?
The Colosseum. 400 years the Colosseum was used as craziness.
Ever been there?
Me? No, I'm dying to
I'm
go.
going to say, man, imagine the amount of souls that are there. I don't think I can go.
I am dying to go.
It's almost.
You been?
So I didn't go inside, but I went to one of the places I went to this summer was Italy. So I went to Rome, and you have to book out months in advance. So I wasn't prepared. So if you want to go on the inside, book well in advance, and it's very, very, very packed. So, but the outside is absolutely beautiful.
I heard that it was under renovation
A little bit, yeah.
because inside it was deteriorating rapidly.
There's certain areas that were blocked off. A lot of construction.
Isn't history, when it's still standing, pretty amazing that you can't even refute it because it's there?
Yeah.
It's there. Oh,
Right.
you know what is the one in Greece with that, the building with the,
Parthenon?
yes. I stayed right
Sounds
across the
like-
street from it
Yeah.
when I went on my honeymoon with Michelle, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Because Dylan was there. What's his name? The singer.
Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan was there.
This is like a game of word association.
Oh,
Right.
just-
Fill in the blank.
He was like, wait, who did I go on my honeymoon with?
So Bob Dylan was there, and he was holding a concert at the.
Parthenon?
Yeah.
Ad libs where you would fill in the
Yes.
Oh my god, I used to love those.
down.
And
We should
and
do one for the studio.
Napoleon, I heard there was an explosion in the basement of the
Parthenon.
and it blew up the building. So there's only the front of it left.
Wow.
But I went to Greece. I got to meet Dylan. He got mad at me.
Dylan,
'cause I didn't know
Dylan.
who he was.
Bob Dylan, okay.
Took my tickets away. He took my tickets away.
But the movie was great.
Best movie. I highly recommend it. See it. Go see it. And the funny thing is that the movie was packed. I went to see it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
I couldn't get in at night. $34 a ticket.
Wow.
34?
What?
I paid 20 to see Wicked.
How was Wicked?
How was Wicked?
It was really good. It was long, but it was worth
I
it.
heard it was only Act 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first
Yeah,
half.
that's the first
The
half.
second half comes out in November of, I forget this year or next year, but
They
That'd
shot
be next
it.
year, right?
Yeah, it's gotta
Yeah.
be.
They shot at the records. Those two movies came out at the same day. So smart, so smart. And they're gonna do a Gladiator 3. It's already in the works, and they're going to. They're never gonna get it out by November, but I hear they're gonna put it with something.
You want the sequel?
But how was Wicked?
I really liked it. And the people that they casted for each role,
Did you see how they casted those two people, those two ladies?
yeah.
Amazing story.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was just amazing. And Linda kept saying, "What is wrong with you?" I kept saying, "Wow, wow, and more wow." I got to see it in XD, so it was on.
Oh,
me.
did they?
Did you actually go to both shows, like from one theater to the other?
No, I couldn't do that
Oh.
because it was sold out.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have done that.
Because they said Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande both had to audition. It wasn't like a given.
No, yep.
But they
Yeah.
casted so well. Like, those two are the perfect people for their roles, I think.
I didn't even
believe
know
it's
she was an
Act
actress, Grande.
I can't
Started
believe
it in
She
acting.
started on Victorious on Nickelodeon. And her character is always kind of the, like,
ditzy,
yeah.
She plays so well.
She was what the picture you found of her in
Annie?
here? Annie. She was Annie in here.
Oh, I remember. You told me, yeah. Can we
There's
get her
a
to come
picture
in?
in the
I
WhatsApp.
actually called her mom last week and asked if she would come. And then I sent her mom a personalized letter and brochure and invitation asking if she would come to the event on December 13th.
Have
You're
you gotten
talking
a
about
response?
Ariana Grande's mom?
Yes, She lives here.
Oh, they live in
She lives
Boca.
here.
Yeah.
She's still
Yeah,
there.
I heard that
She has a
was here.
business in Deerfield, so I did reach out to her. I did call, left a message. Joan, if you got my message, mom to mom.
We
can you
never
call
changed the
back?
name. The name is the same name when she had it.
Little
Her
Palm
daugh-
Theater.
And her
right?
daughter was here. Kendra Erica was in here with her.
And Kendra, she said she'll be here for Thanksgiving and Christmas, so hopefully we'll get Kendra
So
to
we'll
stop
get
by
Kendra to
also.
come by
I
and
feel
stuff.
like I could like wave my wand, maybe. We
Don't
could
do
get
that because
them
the
in
house
here.
will fall on you.
You just never know what kind of magic could happen when you do that. But I went to see the Cher show this weekend.
My mom went to see that.
Did she? Did she
yes.
like it?
She had mixed feelings about it, but overall, she said she
What'd she
enjoyed
think?
it. She thought there were some parts that were not like realistic, I guess, to the story.
Oh,
or
the story, okay.
Yeah, that was
Was it
pretty much
story?
it. Yeah.
In the concert?
It wasn't a concert, it was Cher's story. It
Yeah.
wasn't a concert, it was a show at
Yeah,
Broward
like a
Center.
party.
Oh.
So there were 3 Chers, the young Cher, the next level Cher, and then the more mature Cher.
She
But-
came out?
Cher herself didn't, but it was 3 women playing Cher
See,
through
that
her
don't play.
stages in life.
It's a biography about her life, right?
Yeah.
That don't play then. If Cher's not in it, you see,
'Cause
you
it's
told me
about
you were
her
gonna
life.
Go see Cher. You
No,
didn't
it
tell
was
me the
Cher
truth.
show. It was the Cher
You lied
show.
to me. Here I am
I
being
know.
all jealous for the wrong reason.
That's why you went to see Gladiator.
Yes.
I went to see the Cher show.
And she wasn't there?
No.
Oh, man.
But the women that played her sounded like her. Incredible voices. The costumes were spectacular.
How
It was-
close did you sit?
Like the second row
Oh,
orchestra.
you were close.
Not, I mean, close, but not that close.
You see any wrinkles?
It wasn't that close. I had to put my glasses to see. But
The little binoculars.
But it was a great show. The music, of course, is Cher. The story I thought was really interesting. I did not realize she was 16 when she met Sonny,
Yes.
Really?
and he was 28 at the time. So
He hit a tree to die.
and then that was towards the end. But the story of coming up and everything. But what I thought was interesting is the mature Cher would then talk to her younger self, trying for closure on things. Well, if you want to get out of this marriage with Sonny, then she'd say to the younger self, who got into the marriage with Sonny, you have to talk to him and you have to have closure. So each age had to address the situation of what needed. You would have never understood it. You would have been like, why are they going to 3 different shares? But the
First of all,
concept.
don't say that. I got to tell you something. I got a bone to pick. Finish your thing. I got a big bone to pick with you.
But it was great.
I got a
I
big
do
bone
want to
to
go see
pick with you.
Wicked. What?
So when I went to New York City, I got tickets to see Hamilton, the play.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it. And apparently, a guy who was sitting next to me says he sees it maybe 30 times a week. And the tickets that I pay for, him doing it 30 times a week, this guy must be a multimillionaire. But I'm sitting there, and this one tells me, oh, you can see Hamilton. You're never going to get it. I'm never going to get it.
There's a bug on your shirt.
Yeah, thank you. That was for later. I'm never going to. That's moving. Ugh. I'm never going to get it, she says. Of course I'm going to
I
get
said you're
it.
going to get it. I said
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know if you're going to like it.
Just
The
like you
history.
told me with the shit thing. Just like you told me with the Barbie thing. I like them all.
You did not
Did,
like
did you
Barbie.
get what for you? What was the theme in Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching kids like you cry.
That's the
Because
thing.
they were talking about their lives and that nobody understands what they went through, and that whole thing was showing it. You got to remember something about Barbie.
Oh God.
They lived it. You didn't live it. You're too young. But
The movie.
yes, but what I
Maybe
went
she didn't
through.
live it.
Yeah, what-
In other words, the girls in that era,
What era?
the Barbie era.
The Barbie era is for every age.
Yeah.
No, the Barbie era was in the 70s when all the conflict came out, when they started to create it and monetize hurting kids' feelings. And kids that were associating with these dolls and how they felt. The doll with the hole missing and the TV in the stomach and all that. I remember all that when I grew up with my
But
sister.
I feel like the movie specifically, the one that came out like a year or two ago, was about gender inequality.
Well, it has to do
That's
with
why when I tell him he's not going to get it, am I wrong?
Yeah, but the psychology behind the creation of it, maybe the man side of Barbie, what they were going through to manipulate.
They were not
it.
very nice to the Kens, that I have to say. There is a place for us all to be kind
But
in
the
this world
Kens
to each
was
other.
the Kens were because they wanted to sell more. It had nothing to do with anything. They wanted to sell dolls. That's what they wanted. It's like G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. And you know how many vets resented that doll?
What's that to do with the Barbie movie?
It has to do with why it was created. I go outside after the Barbie movie. There was 100 kids crying.
There are teenagers, you said, kids,
Crying?
girls
Crying.
crying.
Yeah,
and
and
how
I'm like-
they related to it and everything.
They were relating to the hurt in the movie.
But that wasn't the theme of the movie, though. That was just the effect of the
that
movie.
night it was.
What do you
'cause
think the theme was?
Gender inequality, I think. Like, that was the message that, like, I don't know, I guess you could interpret it different ways of, like, is it saying the two genders need one another? Is it talking about stereotypes of each one? But, like, I saw it that way, how at first it was, like, a woman-driven society, and then it was a man-driven society, and, like, neither one worked out well. And
a man-driven society. That was the crux of the
How
whole
well is
thing.
that working out?
It wasn't until the 2000s when the Me Too movement came out that all of that was sort of
2017.
until then.
Was that 2017?
Yeah, it wasn't
Was
that
that
long.
long ago? That's a long time. That was
It
7
is.
years ago.
that was 2017?
Yeah, it came out in 2017.
Was that my senior year of high school
I
then?
can't believe it was that long ago. That's insane.
That's 7 years of a lifetime.
For them, think about it. For them, 7 years.
That was my senior year of high school,
And
2017.
the funny thing is that I grew up at a time when I was born in the 60s and 70s that women accepted that role and enhanced it. Women, and then they started to have women have a cigarette, and that woman power piece that Jay draws all over the place. I remember all that. My sister was the first to say, "Let's burn our bras for equality." Remember that?
And we fought
What's
for equality.
the name of that woman? Like, she has a name. It's like Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah.
And then we didn't choosingly take a step back, but somehow we took a step back. But anyway, that's a whole nother
But
conversation.
COVID changed everything because men lost their jobs, women started to work, the workforce started to change. When I first met you in 2016, California had called us looking to see if you had something called, what was it?
Women empowerment.
I said, what the hell is that? He says, well, this is what we're looking for, women
True.
empowerment. They went and explained, you were there on
Yep.
the phone call. I says, I don't have anything like that on the radio. I don't have anything. I don't know what that is. That was 2016.
I was reading an article today that said podcasts are now the best on YouTube because people don't just want to listen anymore, they want to watch. So my question is to all you marketers, is Spotify still a thing? I mean, I know it still is, or would they prefer to watch it and listen?
I listen to both. I listen to podcasts on Spotify, but I also watch YouTube videos. So.
Because you could, I guess, listen to it on YouTube also.
Well,
and not
Spotify
watch,
now
right?
Spotify has a video cast now.
I listen to podcasts on Spotify while I'm at the gym, for example.
Yeah.
That I want to hear
Okay.
it and I can't like physically sit down and look at
when
it.
I'm doing something that I can't really look at something, I just listen to podcasts.
What kind of podcasts do you guys like? And then how do you find the ones you want to listen to? I get so overwhelmed with there's so many choices. I'm down to like 1 minute and 14 seconds on Weight Watchers. Like seriously.
There's
What
so
do-
many different types of podcasts.
So what do you like to listen to?
I love to listen to true crime.
Okay.
Oh,
True crime.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah.
Is- True crime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I like to listen to comedy.
yeah, that's.
I like
Yeah.
to laugh when I watch podcasts.
So what makes you laugh? What podcast?
Oh, this might be a little niche, I don't know, but there's a person called Brittany Broski. She does different types of podcasts, different types of content on YouTube, and even on TikTok. And she just sits there and she talks about things from like astrology to news, and she just makes it relatable and just funny. You just feel like you're just talking with a friend. So that's why people enjoy it, because they just feel like
I
Does she
think-
talk to
I
someone?
think
Or
I've
she just
listened-
talks?
I think I've listened to
That's
her.
exactly it.
No, one of them, it's called the Brittany Broski Report,
Okay.
and she's just sitting there by herself talking to the camera.
Was she the one that they hired to do the roast for the quarterback for Brady? It was a comedian female. Oh my gosh, she is hysterical. Hysterical. Brady paid something like $2.5 million to have himself roasted. And he put all these comedians in there to
Yeah,
come
but I heard
in.
it kind of was offensive.
It was because they picked on his family.
I heard it was offensive.
Well, it wasn't anything that wasn't true.
Could you guys do that? Could you guys organize a roast for yourselves and listen to it?
No.
Really?
I listen to shows, and sometimes I'm sitting there listening to some of the craziness this one says, and I laugh. I laugh out loud. And I have my earbuds in because I don't want people to know what the hell I'm looking at. And people come over and says, what's the matter with you? I says, nothing. I'm listening to this show. But I don't tell people that I listen.
What do you listen to?
For podcasts?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm listening to a podcast that a friend recommended to me. It's called Emergency Intercom.
Oh my gosh.
You heard of it?
Podcast, yes.
Oh my god, I'm so glad someone else has heard of it.
That was one of the first podcasts I ever listened to.
What is
What's it
it?
about?
How do you explain it? It's just like these two like 20-something-year-olds just talking about current events in their lives and like making fun of themselves, kind of.
Yeah, I kind of want you guys to get. I want to get back into them creating their own shows and content. Now with this crew, I think we can do it. And you create your own podcast, video cast, whatever we want to call it. We'll put it out on YouTube. We can put it out on Spotify. If you want to work together, do it on your own. You can do a 2 crime one. But it's really important that you all understand the makings inside and out of this
We
business.
should do that, yeah.
Because you know what you like to listen to, which means you know the pulse of the audience that's going to listen. What content should be, what's engaging, because it's engaging to you. And you have the video side, which we have the studio. You may as well use it. And then you get someone else to run your board, which means then you get to learn how to run it, and then you are on the other side. I think it'd be kind of cool to get back to that.
I think that if we had cameras rolling Thursday, the Friendsgiving, that was a giant podcast.
Oh my god, yeah. That's like an emergency
was-
intercom style podcast.
That was hilarious.
There needs to be a camera all the time on the food table. Because I feel like that is the constant commissary. And just to watch
Like
that.
like a mukbang, kind of.
Oh my god.
What?
Like a mukbang.
I would do
What is that?
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
It
You
sounds
wanna explain? You wanna explain?
They're just, it's a video, they're types of videos where you just put your phone down or whatever and you record yourself eating.
That would be that table.
That's called a mud bang.
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
muck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably eat the phone. The way these guys are.
If you saw them line up on Wednesday for the pizza, that's how it started.
How many times did cavemen eat?
Thanksgiving, I don't know. Caveman, how many times did you eat at Thanksgiving?
two
Only
plates.
2 plates.
I'm surprised. I
It was
expected
more
more.
than 2 plates.
I knew it.
There you go.
But that table over there, the amount of food that rotates around there is unbelievable.
Well, that was the first part. The second part is they divided themselves into 2 groups. You had the card group and you had the video game group. And I walked into both. And the video game group is very bizarre. What were you
a little
playing?
offended in there.
What were you playing?
They were playing Mario Kart, and,
Is that what they were
and
playing?
Smash probably. That's what they told me. Yeah.
Smash. I remember them playing Smash.
Who was the winner?
Wow, Lucas won. Lucas is on sound.
Who the hell's Lucas?
Licorice.
Oh, Licorice.
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 Still
Licorice
with a
won?
W?
Licorice beat you? You won my
Mario
idol.
Kart?
What happened? Oh, you let him win? You let him win? You let him win? Grab a mic, because I want the world to know.
We're gonna put you to shame right now.
So you let Licorice beat you? You let that youngin' beat you?
Dude, if you were there and you would watch the race that we had,
Who won?
Neck and what? Last race, me and him were tied. Literally for first place. I don't know how I managed to do it. I cut him off last lap, like last race, last lap. I cut him off for first place, and by the end of the results, me and him tied first.
So he didn't beat you.
No.
So you came tied.
There you go. There you go.
So it's
You're getting them
There you go.
heated.
There
You're
you go.
getting them really
win,
heated.
1 win and 1 tie?
They,
They need
Yeah,
a
but it
mic
was-
and a camera. We're going to set a camera back up in there.
it was a
No,
good
what
race,
we're
though.
going to do
It was
is
a good race, though.
Why don't we create a tournament of Mario Brothers?
You mean Mario Kart?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Come on,
Mario
say, like,
here, Mario
Mario Kart I
there.
can do.
But why
Mario Kart
don't
I
we
can do.
create a tournament, right, where people come in, they sign up, and they have to play, and then we do the big game out here with cameras.
You know what? That's an idea. We could do that. But also, I want to see how y'all do in a fighting game. Because I got a couple I want to see how y'all
A
do.
fighting
I
game.
actually worked. I worked once as a
Hey,
model.
no. I'm
I
not,
worked once as a
I'm
model
not
for a what's
I'm
the
not
basketball
playing
video
it, okay?
game? The
I'm not
NBA
playing it. I'm
virtual
not fair.
Madden, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They did a big competition for that, where they. Oh, well, okay.
Maybe you shouldn't have a mic.
And basically, the
Caveman
winner.
came in, control
The
yourself.
winner got $10,000. So they rented out a mansion. They hired myself and like 5 other girls to be models. They dressed us in these like outfits, and they did the final match. And we gave like a big check to some guy from the Bronx who played video games and won $10,000.
I know him.
Eric, what's his name?
Eric Dibble.
And my mom said video games will get you
Nice one,
nowhere.
Brady.
So can we do that? Can we put together a tournament
Yeah, we can do that.
of these games? have people sign up. We'll do round robin till you get a winner, and then we hold a championship game. I don't know, maybe we rent a big screen or something, and have the two of them play. What is it? 2 out of 3? Is that the way it works, or is it just one
For
win?
fighting game or for Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Best of 4 races actually.
So we do that, and we hold, you know,
Over
and we.
Yeah, whoever gets the in those races and they get points. Whoever gets the first spot gets to go to the next round.
Do you know a guy at Fitzy came up to me with this idea to do it at the drive-in theaters down there?
You had told me something about
There's a
that.
drive-in theater.
They got 8.
At Sunrise. Down
People-
at Sunrise?
Sunrise?
At the
Wow, I
swap
didn't know
shop?
that still existed.
I've always wanted to go to one.
Those are fun. Those are some fun times,
Don't go
man.
there.
Don't go.
That's why I haven't been.
Don't go.
I go.
For anyone who went there to a movie and then people like it, remember you said you went to leave and there were people jumping on your car?
Not
What?
on my car.
Wait, what?
There were people jumping on cars. I got out of my car with a bat,
Where?
and I
At
said,
the swap shop.
just move on, little
Down to
boys.
Sunrise.
And they left my car alone. They jumped on the other cars. They didn't jump on my car. Yeah, so it's a very unique place. But they do have movie theaters that you drive up. I got to see 3 movies. What was the name of that car racing guy that got decapitated in real life and died?
Oh, the Earnhardt one. What was his name? Something Earnhardt. Was that the name? Earnhardt, was it?
No, it wasn't Earnhardt. It was Fast and Furious.
Oh, that
1, 2, 3,
one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Walker?
Yes, Paul Walker.
Yeah, I don't
Decapitated?
Yeah, he did. And he hit a tree and the head got decapitated.
I don't know about
So
that.
they used his brothers to finish the movie.
Oh, Paul Walker.
Yeah,
It
it was
was-
like CGI.
That's the one. Yep, they used that one. I saw that one, the one before, and the one before. I saw 3 movies in one night. This was during COVID, so you had to go to the movie theaters. Yeah, I have to go to the theater.
I know you do.
I love the movies.
What?
I went
is
to
going on
Boynton.
in there? Did anyone else hear him singing? I think is that Caveman?
No, that's probably Paul, who's on planet Jupiter. So we should do that. We should do I open it up to your crowd. I bet you we'll get like 1,000 people join this craziness.
How are you going to do that? You're going to do it in here, or are you going to do it
Yeah, we're
virtually?
gonna do it in Studio B. We're gonna set up some TV cameras so we put all the monitors to play.
Great
And,
idea, yeah.
What's the prize?
I don't know yet.
And that's the other issue.
I don't know. Maybe if everybody
bragging
pays a little
rights.
something, they get a grand prize.
All right, why don't we take a commercial break?
Where are you gonna take it to?
We're going to take it to the other side of the 10 o'clock hour.
Will I understand it or will I be confused?
I'm not sure.
Because
It
apparently I don't understand.
It depends.
Hamilton, I don't understand.
Barbie.
Barbie,
you do not
I don't
understand.
What was that explosion nuclear movie?
Oppenheimer?
I don't understand.
You don't
Oppenheimer.
understand
You didn't
that?
understand Oppenheimer?
She accused
I've never
me of
seen
not
Oppenheimer.
understanding Oppenheimer.
Not true.
Oh, it's Oppenheimer.
Not true. All right, more to come.
Boom, boom.
It's open enrollment, so call Claire, Medicare Claire. Open enrollment is through December 7th, which is next week. So we still have some time to get your choices in. More to come. We'll be right back.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Call 800-651-4808.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, We create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
No, you're good. I'm learning how to use Apple Cash. So thank you. Someone sent us Apple Cash for a ticket to win a car, and Heather's showing me how to find it now in my wallet.
And you smothered it in your,
I didn't put it in my wallet.
You find
They
money
put it-
everywhere. You find it in your shoes. You go in the Dawn Zone in this studio and there's money.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Now there's money on your phone. It's everywhere.
Isn't it? I got money back because I returned a dress. Isn't it great when you put on a jacket that you haven't had on in a year and you go in your pockets and you find money? You're
Yep.
like, there's a 20, there's a 10. It either means you didn't wash your jacket or or when jeans is always like a little questionable. It means you didn't wash your jeans after you wore it. Jacket's not as much, but your jeans, I'm like, should have washed them.
I like looking in your clothes and finding money.
You look in your clothes.
Your
and
clothes.
No, in your clothes.
You look like, that's
Not
kinda
my
creepy.
clothes. My clothes never have any money.
That's a little creepy. Is all I
Yeah,
can
but
say.
I don't have any money in my clothes. I might as well look in your clothes.
So, what's everyone's plans for Thanksgiving? What do you got cooking?
I'm gonna make a sweet potato casserole.
You're cooking?
Yeah, I cook. Yeah, I cook a little.
Having friends over?
Yeah, I am having some.
Who's
friends
cooking the
over.
bird?
My roommate. Yeah.
I've never made a turkey.
Yeah, I have not made a turkey
Ever.
either.
A
I
whole
never
turkey?
did.
Make it in a
Never,
bag.
ever.
Make the turkey in a bag. You ever seen the turkey in a
Yeah.
bag? The turkey in the bag is the easiest, and my God, does it come out delicious.
And then you got to cut it and you got to clean it. It's a whole lot of
You
work.
don't have to cut it, just
Yeah,
bite
that part's
into
like
it.
the worst, gross part. Like
What, cutting it?
having to do what you need to do with the raw turkey, and then it's gross.
You cook
Take
turkey?
the stuff. No, but I watch it.
Do you cook anything for Thanksgiving?
I'm not really. I don't cook.
You're not a big cook.
I am not. It's not. I don't enjoy it at all.
Do you like Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You like watching the football games?
No, I don't watch football.
It's a big game. Dolphins are playing on Thursday.
Who cares about them? The Lions.
I heard Tom Brady is going to be like, I guess, doing the commentating on something.
Don't. They're going to ruin my Thanksgiving. The guy stinks.
You could roast him again.
Roast him. He's not roasted enough.
So you see the two turkeys that are being pardoned by President Biden,
Yeah, every year.
Blossom and Peach.
Every year.
They're beautiful. I've never seen white turkeys before.
Every year they.
Ooh.
They happen to be beautiful. You guys can find us a picture of Blossom and Peach, the turkeys that are being
Every
pardoned.
year they pardon someone.
So my question is, who came up with the idea of pardoning them? And then if you're going to pardon them, why eat them? Not them, the other turkeys. So it kind of seems like not fair.
They pardoned them, but they killed 10,000
That's
other
what I'm
turkeys.
saying. So it just seems like it's not fair. We should maybe change. I went to Trader Joe's yesterday. They had a meatless turkey roast.
So
Which
what's it
I've
made
heard
of?
that's the only thing people eat on Thanksgiving from Trader Joe's. It's like, I guess it's made out of vegetables. I don't know, I have to have Veggie Vero. It's like a roast. There was one left. Didn't buy it, but thought about it.
Why didn't you buy it?
Thought about it.
Why didn't you buy it?
I went to the grocery store. Not that I needed to go to the grocery store.
Why didn't you buy it?
Because I didn't know who would eat it. I thought about it.
Who's
Because they had
gonna eat
taken it out of Trader Joe's and they brought it back to Trader Joe's because apparently this is the only thing that's meatless, that's turkey-like there.
Whoa, wait a minute. They what? They bought it and brought it back.
They took it out and brought it back.
They had taken it off the market at Trader Joe's, and I think so many people said, please bring it back.
It's
that
a
they
vegan
brought
turkey.
It back. It's a vegan
Must be good then.
roast, and it's in a box.
You're vegan?
No.
It's probably good.
It probably isn't good.
Some vegan foods are really good.
There's been a
but
few
not
that I've
turkey.
tried that are like questionably good.
Yeah, the Impossible Burger.
I have not had that
Oh,
actually.
have it. That's probably the best thing they make.
Really?
Some
It's
things
the
are
worst
easy
thing
to make.
for
Look,
you.
I made the stuffing vegan the other day. It was easy. I just substituted
I
the
tasted
water.
that.
It was fine, right?
I took one piece. It was good.
The butter, I just used plant-based butter.
I
It
couldn't
was
believe you
breadcrumbs.
made that.
And then I didn't use meat stock. I used vegetable stock. So that was like really easy to do. So
was a
some
vegan
substitutions
piece.
are easy to do.
There was a lot of food here on.
Oh my God. Even Friday there was a lot of food.
Yes, you should have seen them eating Friday. You guys would have laughed.
Because Friday was leftovers from Thanksgiving. Apparently you think Thanksgiving's over because you got rid of all our Thanksgiving
Is the
decorations.
fridge empty?
The fridge is empty of food. It is filled with
Pastries.
snacks and pastries, cheese and crackers and cakes and cookies. That's
my
filled
goodness.
with that. So
You
there's
guys
still a
like
lot
that?
of things
You
for
eat
people
that?
to eat here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of yeah in there.
There's a lot of-
Yeah.
We've got ice cream coming today from Delicious Spoonfuls. We've got Veggie Vero coming today to
I
make
can't
some
eat any of
Thanksgiving
that. What's
food.
Veggie Vero making?
I don't know.
I'm down to that.
You can have a veggie. I don't know what she's making. So a lot of cool stuff is happening this week still.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving? You cooking?
So I was a little stressed out. No, I'm not cooking. I thought about it
You've been
because
stressed out all weekend, so that means you're cooking.
I almost was going to cook because I have to do 2 Thanksgivings. I'm going to bring Thanksgiving to my parents and then go to Miami to Chuck's family after that.
She's ordered 2 Thanksgiving meals.
So I thought, but you know how many options there are?
I give you
So
all the
Costco
options.
has a great option. It's $43. But I'm like,
Perfect.
it's probably fatty though, so I didn't want to go that option. Publix meant I had to go to Publix, and that would have been, I had to cook that. Didn't know if I wanted that. I ended up ordering a Fresh Market. It was easy, added a couple things and picked that up. So no, I'm not.
First of all, don't take the flavor out of the dinner.
Costco, I've never really had Costco food though.
Delicious.
Very
But
good.
they're making a Costco
Delicious.
Thanksgiving for like
I've never had actual food from I've had like hot dogs or like
The
you know
best.
like
8
junk food from
people
Costco.
for $43.
That's cheap.
cheap as heck.
Yeah.
That
I
is
know.
the
chicken.
best.
And
I've had the
Instacart
chicken
will
from Costco.
deliver it to you within like 2 hours.
And their serving portions are tremendous.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. It came with stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey,
Get it.
like a whole meal.
Send it to Miami.
So I was shocked. But so Costco's doing a whole nice thing. A lot of restaurants and grocery stores are doing a lot of good things.
Costco's
Yep.
the best. Everything. I get shrimp, those wheels.
Whole Foods is
Costco?
doing one. It's a little bit pricier. It's like triple the price of Costco. Maybe more, maybe like 4 times the price. of
Costco has a price war going on right now
With who?
against everybody. Because Walmart is just blowing it up. The gas, $2.81.
Oh, yeah. Everything else is over 3.
In Lantana, $2.81. Unbelievable. I went there yesterday. It says, what?
So now I have an app that has found me discounts. Apparently, Capital One app gives you. I was always afraid of putting extensions. I always think of your son saying, don't put extensions on your computer because it gets all kinds of hacks. So I've never done the Capital One. Everyone raves about it. So I got it on my phone today. I think I had it because something came through. You know the apps that you forget you have subscribed to and then you get billed for them? All right, so that happens to me all the time. And it happens, I always get annoyed with myself because I haven't unsubscribed to apps. So I got one and they said, oh, if you do the Capital One app, you can save. You can save 5% on Walmart through the Capital One extension. So you get an extra 5% off.
Well, let me tell you
That's
something.
huge,
let
no?
me tell you something. Interest rates on credit cards are going up to 30%.
They're
So
at
we-
23 now, aren't
They're
they?
going to 30. It's going to be the highest it's ever been in the history of the country. And then when you walk into a store that says, would you like to get 40% off of this credit card? The advice from everybody is do not do it.
It's not a credit card, it's an app.
Yeah.
They don't care what it is.
Here's the funny thing. So I went to Trader Joe's last night. I went in for flowers and oatmeal. My mistake was taking Chuck with me because Chuck doesn't get out much. So you take someone who doesn't get out much to a store that has things you can buy, up and down every aisle. $118 later. And that was just Trader Joe's. I had just had groceries delivered to the house for another $260.
What the hell were you doing in Trader Joe's?
I needed flowers. They've got the best flowers. Trader Joe's
They
has like
do,
the best
yeah.
flowers
So you
ever.
bought $118 worth of flowers?
No, he decided to find food. So he was like, oh, look at this, and look at this, and we
You
can buy
can't go-
this,
you
and
can't
we
go
can
and
buy
do-
this. And I thought, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I've never spent that much money in Trader Joe's. Imagine how hard it is to spend that much money at Trader Joe's. And he's got a little kid cart. I should have taken a picture. So he's walking around, 6'3" of him, with a kid's cart, flowers, and it was like a movie, dumping everything in that you would think the man hadn't eaten or seen food in forever.
Because they had those little packages of everything.
Unbelievable what Trader
I
Joe's
used to go to
has.
Trader Joe's to bring the wines to all of the shows.
Okay.
I used to spend like $400, and it was enough to cover everybody, everything. It was unbelievable. So the guy knew me there. His name was Ralph, and he used to help me every year. And he had the boxes ready and the bags ready. And Trader Joe's is a great company. Frankie works for
They
me.
got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good things.
But that's funny. Let's go get flowers. I would never go into a store with you. I got to tell you that.
It wasn't me. I just go in, I get my
It was him.
flowers, and I leave.
It was him. Uh-huh.
It was totally him. I know.
Do you go to a store? Let's say you're going to buy flowers, and you walk into a store. Do you buy the flowers and leave?
No.
No, it depends. I have done that before. I've walked into Trader Joe's, I bought
what's
flowers,
the
and I
norm?
left.
What is your norm?
I usually don't buy flowers.
Spaghetti. You ever buy spaghetti?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to go buy spaghetti. What else do you buy? Do you buy anything else? Or you just
I'll
a
be like,
spaghetti
oh, I
lady?
need this. I need that. Oh, that looks good.
You do that?
Sometimes,
Oh,
yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
You sent me on a mission. I'm going to the spaghetti aisle, picking up the spaghetti, walking out the door. I don't even take a cart.
Oh,
smart.
you've been hanging out with me.
You see, this one taught me
Don't take a
if
card.
you don't take a cart,
Yeah.
you don't buy more.
You can
Exactly.
only carry what you have in your hand.
Yeah, that's what she does. And she kicks stuff down, like the toilet
done that.
paper and stuff. She kicks
Which
it
is why I
down
held
there.
the flowers. So he walks around with a little cart. He goes, we need orange juice, and we need this, and we need pizza, and we need this, and maybe we'll eat that. We've never eaten this butter chicken curry. Why would we need it now?
'Cause
You
he wants
never
to try it. 'Cause he
know.
wants
You
to
never
try it.
know. And then Kung Po, something else. I don't need, but we may have it. So my kitchen counter is now filled with food. I said, all right, you find a place to put it. Because I had just done grocery shopping, which meant my freezer was full too.
Yeah, but the stuff you bought was not freezed.
Oh no, everything in Trader Joe's is frozen.
Oh, so
Did
you
you
need
know
a-
all Trader Joe's
Don't
stuff
you have a
is-
freezer in the garage?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe he put it there. I don't know where he
Where
put it.
else
I
is he
kinda
gonna
left
put it?
I have no idea where he
Or you
put
can
it.
say Puerto Rican refrigerator. You know, you get a block of
And even
ice
smoothie
in the
fruit. Do we
chest.
have this? Maybe you should get the one with the
What?
greens and the kale in it.
The which? The what?
You know the fruit that goes in your smoothie?
No.
The frozen
The
fruit.
frozen.
The frozen fruit.
He bought that?
Oh, he bought that, but you can
But
buy
he
the
doesn't
frozen
eat
fruit.
that.
He does now for breakfast. I don't know what he eats. Anyway, now they make it. You can have kale and spinach, and it's like a little green block that goes in with your berries. They have everything.
What, so you have him on a diet or
I
something?
think he put himself on one.
So he went to Trader Joe's.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of diet, we have a new donation that's coming in for our fundraiser. It's a free academy with Lindsay Martinez. A 12-week academy of weight loss,
Oh, you spoke to
exercise,
Lindsay?
and nutrition.
Sign me up.
$2.99 value that she's donating for
She's
the
really good.
fundraiser.
Yeah.
I'm actually joining her academy starting next week, so I'm excited to start that.
Awesome.
It's next week through
Here
Christmas.
comes Cranky Crackers.
So I'm joining her
People that
academy.
join her academy, when they walk around, they limp. They walk around like they can't move.
Your hips
Like
are
they
a little
get
bit.
cranky.
So it starts December
Lindsay's
2nd.
tough.
She's tough, but she was very kind and donated one of her academy workouts.
Lindsay's daughter was a member of
So
ours.
she was really happy at what we were doing. So a lot of great things that people are donating that we get to put together.
It's so funny. You're funny. Girl
And you
math.
wonder why I get overwhelmed. I don't know. Where are we? Should we wrap this up for the morning
You're
show?
very consistent. I guess so. Nobody. I asked people to call in with their joke of the day. Anybody have a joke of the day?
I'm excited to see what you guys put together for your new podcast.
Well, you're gonna have to schedule
Coming
that
soon.
out because you have to schedule it out as to what they want to do. There's a lot of them, so you're gonna be busy.
But I think it's time to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We used to require it. And you had to have your own podcast, your own show.
But some people didn't like being in front of the camera, which I get. Like this past semester, they didn't really like being in front of the camera.
I don't care.
He always said he didn't care, but some of them, they didn't like it when he said he didn't care. They
If
couldn't
you're
handle
taking
it.
an internship in media, you can't be shy of a camera. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I'm pretty
But
camera
these
shy.
three
when
don't seem
when
to
you
mind
first
it.
put me up here, I was like sweating.
That was the first
I
3
was like,
minutes.
oh no.
The first 3 minutes. Now you're like a natural.
But Scary doesn't like being in front of the camera.
I don't blame him.
You can see
Scares
him.
me.
He may break that chair in a second.
That's not true. Scary is good in front of the camera.
Scary, you like being in the camera? I don't know what he's doing to that chair. We may not have a chair in Studio A by the time he's done.
He's flexing.
You
And
like
then-
being in front of the camera?
Say it again, I couldn't hear you.
Do you like? I know you were bouncing in the chair. You like being in front of the camera?
No.
I didn't think so.
But you're good in front of a camera.
No.
But you are. You're funny.
No.
Just saying no. We're just
We could do a whole comedy routine where I talk and you say,
Yes.
Oh no.
there he is. Yes, man.
Things to do. How's it going in there?
I mean, they're learning, so that's
Caveman, are
something.
you going to do a show, a comedy show? No. Another no.
That's okay.
What kind of show are you doing, Caveman?
Warhammer.
Nah, he'll do a puppet. Nah,
Listen, if we get one or two,
he'll do
What
a
did he
puppet show.
say?
Give him a puppet show. Do him that.
A puppet show?
we had that too.
We had that. I got the puppets in the back.
But if we get one or two new shows and they get different experience, I think it would be good. We may
I
not
think
get
if we did
six,
a combined show of all of us were in that room playing cards, that would be an interesting show.
No, you know, it never works when you combine.
Really?
Yes, because what ends up happening is, let's say there's 6 of you, 4 of them do the work, the other 2 never do the work. One of them will learn, and at the end it just becomes a giant hangout, and nothing gets accomplished. So when you do it on your own, in your merits, it's different because you have to put skin in the game. But we tried the friendship thing, remember, with the food and the this and
But it
that.
worked well with Josh and Military. That was a good
That was
show.
an exception. It's the only one in all the years we've done it. They were an exception. They were really good. They had a good show. But then Josh became Josh and
It was
Military
Movie Wars.
left
It was a
and
good show. They had game. It was a game board. It was a wheel. They had all kinds of
They got
questions
silly.
and a lot of interactions.
When you lost, if you were the loser, because it was a competition, you had to eat jelly beans that were
You know
disgusting.
the ones that
Oh,
are
the-
some are good,
yeah, I
some
know
aren't.
what
Bean
I know
boozles.
what
Bean
those are.
boozles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bean boozles. Yeah.
Nasty.
Most of them.
It
are
has a
pretty nasty.
name,
Yeah, they're called bean boozles, like bamboozled.
Bean Boozle. Well, there you go. Oh, it's talking about bean. Did you see the bean, the bean bikini bean cafe?
All I know is the amount of things that I have
Bikini?
unfollowed from Facebook
Why?
because they're bikinis.
First of all, that wasn't me. I got hacked. And they had me join. I got the latest one today threatening to shut down the page.
I got that one too.
Okay. Bikini Bean Cafe. They found me. So they sell coffee with women in bikinis. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, it's like the Hooters and Twin Peaks of the world.
And what
Yeah.
were they reaching out to you for?
I'm sorry?
What were they reaching out to you for?
Because they want to come on the show. And I said, if you come on the show, will you serve coffee? And so they got to get back to corporate on that. But there's nothing wrong
All
with that.
I know is over the weekend, not only did I have to unfollow some of the pages, I had to report some of the pages
You know,
for
those
content.
are some of my friends.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through our Facebook and I'm wondering why I don't ever see any of people that we work with because we're inundated with
Ads.
smut trash. Sorry. it
That's
is.
not true. First of all, let me hold on a
Trash.
second. Let me tell you something about. Don't call it smut.
It's not even
It's
in English.
business.
No.
It doesn't have to be in English. They have numbers. I don't know what you're looking at. What do you mean it's not in English?
All the posts weren't even an unrecognizable
I don't know what she's
language.
talking about.
And then
Is it like spam?
That's
I don't
not.
know how it got on our page though. Not on our page.
not
I
on
mean
my
on our
page.
feed. It got on the cafe feed.
Oh, that has nothing to do with me.
I
You
have a-
run that whole thing, not
No, I
me.
have a feeling you must have liked something.
No, you see, if it's smutty, it's Freddie.
It's Freddie.
If it's angels, it's Dawn.
If it's smutty, it's Freddie. I'm going to clip that one for today.
If it's smutty, you blame me.
There's your first social media post.
If it's
of the
smutty,
day.
you blame me. It ain't me. It ain't me.
I can't
First of
believe
all,
this is even
smut,
allowed on Facebook.
cigarettes, booze, and
Forget the
shenanigans
cigarettes and booze. I can't
have
believe.
numbers.
Do you remember the show that you did that wasn't even allowed to post on Facebook because
What
the
show?
name in her show on Impulso Latino, her name of her store had a word in it they didn't like, Facebook didn't like. So the show wouldn't even go
What
live.
was the name?
No, we can't use it because
It was a something boutique, and it had a
But
word
the
in
funny
it
thing here is that it wasn't because I used it. It was because she has a history with them.
But what was the what word?
We'll tell you
We'll tell you after the
or
show.
they're going to take our show down. But the fact that that wasn't allowed up and this graphic stuff was, I mean, it was a sliding scale.
What's
on,
graphic about it? There's no graphic. There are bodybuilding women.
That wasn't even it. It was worse than that. It was like acts that should be behind closed doors.
What were they selling?
I don't know. It
Hymns?
wasn't in
Was it
English.
like the
They have the
OnlyFans,
hymns,
like
they
the
have
content, like the sexual content creation?
Yeah, and I complained about it, and they said they can't do anything about it. It's freedom of speech. They have like the hymns and the hers, those pills and Viagra, and they have all that crap.
That I
in there.
get. That wasn't even it. No, it was just
That's what bothered me.
bodily functions of people doing things.
No,
And
I don't know
thought,
what she's
why
talking
is that
about.
on the cafe feed?
I don't know what she's talking about. I never seen that before. I didn't see it on the feed. I've never seen that. So I think they're following.
So I spent
you.
like 2 days blocking, unfollowing, reporting
they're following
spam,
you.
reporting stuff. I don't think so.
No, it's me again.
Nudity, a sexual activity
Me?
issue. Yes.
Really?
Angels and butterflies and unicorns would be me.
Bikini
Yes.
Bean is not dirty.
I haven't seen that one
Hooters
yet.
is not dirty.
Is
I don't
that
know.
still around?
Yeah.
Hooters? Yeah.
There's one right here in Glades.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Twin Peaks. What is that?
Had their uniforms
Twin
changed?
Peaks is just
the
exactly like
uniforms are
Hooters.
still
It's
the
a
same.
sports bar, but just a different costume. A little more revealing than Hooters.
I took Freddie for his 21st birthday down to
Hooters?
Hooters in Miami. 21 women surrounded him. They filled out a calendar with their pictures in it. It was unbelievable. The kid was like,
Funny.
for 3 days.
We should really put a camera back in Studio A to watch what they're doing in there.
No, I don't want to. They're the reason
They're
why.
reacting to everything that we're saying, which is
They're
hilarious.
looking at the cafe now to see the smut. You see what you did?
You guys find it? I was like, Freddie, what
You've
did you do
created a
again?
smut category.
See that?
It's
But
not
now that
true.
you're talking about it, you're gonna see more because the algorithm, like they pick up what you
Yes.
say and
they
they show you on your
listen.
feed what you
That's
say.
right. No, we want angels and what else we want?
Butterflies and
We want
unicorns.
better
Butterflies,
we want better business things,
Unicorns.
yes.
We want the church.
But they do. I can't imagine what's going to be on my phone now because they hear what you say. I was talking about a store, and next thing I knew, it was all the ads
Isn't
for
that
the store.
illegal?
It should be.
That
There's
your
a
phone-
documentary. There's a documentary
Your
about
phone
it,
is
about the
listening
loopholes.
To you. Isn't that illegal?
You probably accept it when you get the phone, when you like say agree to terms and conditions. You probably accept it without reading it and realizing
She's
it.
probably right. That's dangerous.
No one reads those.
No one reads those.
Like, oh, can we collect data? Sure.
Can we sell your data?
Sure.
Can we sell their data?
Sure.
No. But now they've got different levels of cookies.
Cookies.
Oh, cookies. Yeah.
The tracking.
Yeah.
You can accept, like the Delray
Oreos?
Chamber has like silver, gold, and platinum of,
It's
I don't know
insane.
which is what level. Then you could just do non-essential cookies.
I reject
versus
all of
regular
it, and I
cookies.
still get
How do
whacked.
you get in if you reject them?
Some of them require you to do it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
If you require me to do it, I say no, thank you.
So they just want your data.
I
They
say
just
no,
want your
thank you.
data.
I know. And TikTok does that. They sell your data, and they sell it to Japan and Russia. You're probably going to get drafted by the North Koreans. Who knows?
You're so controversial that sometimes I just sit and go,
Why?
There's
It's
nothing
all
you can
true.
say.
You know, you say banana. I say tomato. I'm wrong. It's still a fruit.
but it's what you say next after that comment that could lead to something bad.
No. The people's,
Yeah, don't.
people
don't,
go
don't.
towards that. You know, I say banana. People, they take it to another level. That ain't me. Mm-hmm. She's waiting.
So that's how the smut came on your page.
Freddie's smutty Facebook
This
page,
coming
yes.
from the woman who
Okay.
just did a show of. I saw what you guys were wearing at this mansion. This coming from you.
2021.
This coming from you, right? Hello.
I don't have smut on my
Hello. Did you see what they were wearing?
No, how
There
would I
wasn't
say?
much to see.
Oh my! Wait! No, now you're exaggerating.
I'm exaggerating. It's like a lot of. I love the game. I love the video game.
Buzzer.
It's time to wrap this up. All right, stop when the hands go, we're in trouble. All right, join us midday. We've got ice cream coming from Delicious Spoonfuls, Veggie Vero in the house. I think Lori's going to be here again. You got Paul. I think Michelle Chin's coming in. A lot of good stuff. getting ready for Thanksgiving. We're still selling tickets, raffle tickets. $20 to win a free Honda CR-V or Honda Accord. So check that out. You can let us know. We can send you the ticket virtually. And now apparently I take Apple Cash, so it makes it a whole lot easier. Girl math. I know I got an extra $20.
1 and 1 is 4, girl math.
All right, more to come. Have a great morning. We'll see you a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.